Good morning, everybody. You'll have to excuse this today. I'm not feeling my best. I've got pain in my sinuses and my head and everything. I've not bothered putting any makeup on. I didn't think you'd mind. What's that bit of headache? Oh dear. No one's going to see me today, only you, so you won't mind if my hair sticks out a bit funny, will you? I've just made a little cup of coffee. My mum is coming down for a cuppa shortly. But my first cup this morning did not hit the spot. So I've just made a little one in one of my lovely, this was a mug from Anthropology that my friend Rachel bought me for Christmas a couple of years ago. And she bought me this one and another one that's got jumpers all around it. So I'm having a little gingerbread coffee in that. And I thought I'd show my face because it seems like a long while. I know I waved at you yesterday, but that wasn't really a proper sit down and chat to you kind of a thing, was it? So I've got my advents ready. We'll have a look at Ali's first. Oh, that's pretty. Elderflower stitches. Sockly Come Dancing. Oh, how lovely. That's very pretty, delicate shades of green, yellow, pinks and blues. Don't know if you can see that. It's not showing up as well as it could. But then the light's really horrible today. Really dank and dingy. Ooh. And then in the Luli swap, I've got a red stripy bag today. Didn't want to come out. And oh, this is Love Hand Dyed Merino Nylon, one of a kind. But oh, look at the colour. Do you know what? I just want to sit down with all these lovely minis. This is the first time ever that I've opened Advent minis and not used them every day. But everything is so chaotic that I just can't. I've got to get stuff sorted out first. Oh, I'm in a bit of a funk. I'm sure I'll perk up in a bit when I get started sorting things out. Anyway, here's Davina's number 5. Oh! Oh, look! Oh, it's lovely. It's got vintage Santas on. Now, Davina is a massive vintage Santa fan. She's got a whole vintage Santa themed dresser display and it's beautiful, and there was a chocolate coin in there as well. That's another thing, I want to get those fabrics in my quilt. Paula's Advent number 5 has got a very cute little bunny going boop sideways this morning. Come on, don't want to tear you. Ooh, I know what this is. This is my colourway Fairy Light Glow. And again, I haven't got any of this, so it will be lovely to put that in my blanket. And probably if I don't like having favourites of anything because I enjoy lots of things too much to say one thing is my favourite. But if I was really pushed to choose, I think a finger of fudge might be my favourite chocolate bar. It's just enough to give your kids a treat. And if you're old enough to remember that, you're in my club. I've already opened it and I'm still talking to you. I did that without even thinking what I was doing. Right, I'm going to get on and start sorting. I've got a shop catching up to do. And I think once I've got all that sorted, my head might be a bit clearer. So fingers crossed for that. See you in a little while. I realise I've vlogged absolutely nothing. It's almost time to go for the children. But I've got a bag full of parcels to drop off at the post office. I've got a nice cup of Empress Grey tea. I've got a bit of Bex Creates Vlogmas tree. I'm wearing my new gingerbread socks. Very snazzy too. And I'm just going to do a little bit of crafting before I have to go to the post office and to pick the children up. Hopefully I might find something interesting to vlog about in a bit. I'm hoping to get some more trimmings up tonight, so maybe I'll record a bit of that. Please excuse the washing machine doing its spin cycle. But look, I put Lametta on the Christmas tree. Doesn't she look beautiful? She's so sparkly. Makes me happy that she's so sparkly. We call this Lametta, but most people don't seem to know that word. Apparently, it derives from it's a German word, derived from French, I think, but it basically means tinsel. And this is the kind of tinsel that my dad always used to put on our Christmas tree. And it just looks very pretty. However, the Lametta that we used to have was like crimped. It looked like it had been done with the crimping irons. So the light reflected off the surfaces much more. Whereas in some lights, this just looks like it's black. That bit there doesn't look very good. I have to excuse the fact that I have boxes full of shinies all over the place. I also put some more Christmas candles out. I got this nice silvery glass plate last year. And I put various different silvery, sparkly, snowflakey candles on there. And I'll need the advent candle on here. Tea is in the oven. We're having a very quick meal tonight. And this one, I'm not sure what I'm going to do when that's finished. That's called a glow light candle from Party Light. I don't know if you still make them or not. I'll have to have a look. You can never really capture the full glow of it. You have to excuse Cosmo coughing in the background. He's just eating a gherkin. When we were emptying our house loft to get the new roof put on, I found something which I thought was gone forever. These are Ivy and Cosmo's original stockings that I made for them. And I thought they were lost. Oh, that's folded down. That should be up like that. There we go. I thought that they'd been chucked away by accident. And I was so thrilled to find them. And this was a stocking that I designed for a knitting magazine many years ago. And then this one was just based on the same sort of idea. This is Cascade 220. And then I just stitched some various sequins and beads on it. Even older than that, just to prove that I can actually sew. And it was once my primary craft. Here are Mr. and Mrs. Bear, made circa 2002, I think. Maybe even 2001. Little bit worse for wear. But these were my applique bear stockings that I made for Johnny, and there's something mucky there. I'm going to have to try and sponge that off. Yes, so an angel bear for me and a Santa bear for Johnny. And look at the detail on his jacket. It's got buttonholes and everything. I absolutely loved making these. I did these sat at my mum's kitchen table. Ooh. Oh, there we go, it's off now. So I'm going to find somewhere lovely to put these and they can take pride of place again this year. I wept when I found these. I'll tell you what else I found. I bought this garland and these pine cones and various other things in the sale. Probably about 2 or 3 maybe Christmases ago now. And I could never find it. I put it up in the loft already. I was going to make a gigantic wreath out of it all. And it just seems me, we were interrupted for a pickled onion there. Anyway, I put them all up in the house loft thinking I'll make this gigantic wreath next Christmas time, and then we could never find it. So when we emptied the loft and it appeared, I was absolutely thrilled to bits. But now I'm going to have it here. I think I need to fasten these into it somehow, and I'm going to get some of these matching lights and put them in here, and then it will make all the beautiful special shinies that are going to go on this tree stand out even more, I hope. But I need to do a bit of, I just thought I'd try it there to see what it looked like for now. I put some festive things on my little round shelves. Santas I've had for many years. A lantern and a little glass dome with a puskin in it. A fairy bottle. She's really pretty. Those lights need new batteries. They are multicolours, but you can only see blue. This light also, this tree light also needs new batteries. And there's my lovely little, it was the night before Christmas, mousy stocking. I do love her there. I also have this, which I stitched last year and finished it very badly. It's wonky, ignore that. And then it got put away without a dowel in it, so I'm going to find something that I can suspend it from. It needs another good press. It's got all curled up in the box. It was put away, rolled up. Oh, excuse me. But I'm definitely looking forward to having this out. And is it called Christmas Town by Stitch Rovia? And I got the chart on Etsy, and Johnny got it me and all the thread and the fabric for my birthday last year, which is really sweet. Look, there's a wickle wobbin there. Oh. It's been a busy old day again. I've got quite a lot done. I'm quite pleased with myself. I didn't get many more trimmings up, but by the time I'd done all my other jobs, I didn't feel it was a good idea to push myself. I've got 3 days of work ahead of me, so I need to keep a bit of my energy. So I'm just going to knit a little while on my Bob Robin sock now that my gingerbread socks are finished. This little Robin Progress Keeper came from, I bought this from Cherie of Ollie and Bella. And she had these made for her little shop on Etsy by Lindsay of Simply Serving. I will get my words out in a minute. And she does the most beautiful illustrations. Look how sweet he is with his hat and his scarf on. So I'm going to work on this a little while. See if I can get a bit more on this leg. Oh, excuse me. There's a big pile of Chrissy Pretters in the corner. And I'm going to watch a bit more of Vlogmas. I'm about 2/3 of the way through Gainer, and there's a few more sitting there waiting for me to watch, so I'm going to do that and drink my hot chocolate and have an early night, I think. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow.